We're a little more than halfway through this week's First, so maybe we should stop for a snack. No prepackaged goodies here, though. Instead, we have another idea. Our partners at Delaware Today magazine piqued our interest about the age-old practice of foraging. We decided to go on a hunt to find wild foods growing all around us, and we found the perfect place to do it.
Hi, I'm Tim Mountz. I'm an educator, farmer, and forager. I started eating stuff in the woods when I was a kid. Foraging has been around since humans have walked upright. We and animals forage every day. It's how we found food before we had agriculture. My family were always big into the outdoors and going out and kind of being naturalist and phenologist and seeing when things were happening and what was going on. And so it's been in my family for a long time. My grandfather taught me how to hunt mushrooms. We're in northern Delaware at Winterthur. My wife works and we live, and we are in a mixed deciduous forest. We're looking for things that grow in associations, and that's how we kind of find the things that we're looking for. All right, yeah, this is garlic mustard. It's part of the mustard family. The seeds you can actually make mustard out of. And the leaves, we make dips out of them. We eat them raw on sandwiches. Fall here in northern Delaware and southern Pennsylvania is one of the best times to be foraging. We get tropical storms and hurricanes bring needed water to this area. And once the rain comes and then the temperature drops, the mushrooms just explode out of the soil. This is a really good stand of chanterelles in the summertime. So it's one of the longest mushrooms that come out of the ground here. Season can last about a month. I think the popularity of foraging and coming back is just part of the local food movement. Sometimes you come out and you come out of your door and you find stuff, and then sometimes you don't find anything. But there's always something to eat. You have to learn from somebody that knows what they're doing. You can't just come out here and eat a mushroom, because you could really end up dead doing that real fast. So, I tell people that want to get into foraging to start with easier things and smaller things, and wait till they can take a class on mushrooms, or walk with somebody that really knows what they're doing.
A special thanks to Winterthur, toured the gardens before and had really no idea that there were so many edible plants growing there. Roger Morris of Delaware Today magazine knows a thing or two about foraging, and he joins us now. Wild Man is your story of Chef McGregor Mann, who's also a forager. What really motivated Chef Mann to start looking for wild foods and incorporating them?
It's an outgrowth of the farm-to-table movement, and it's part of what everyone likes to call authenticity these days. And many people, including myself, when we were growing up in the country, we foraged for berries, nuts, roots, all sorts of things, not as the primary source of your food, but to give it extra textures, to give it extra flavors. And so this is part of that movement, and that's what McGregor Mann's doing.
So if somebody's inspired by your piece, by Chef McGregor, how did they get started? How do you start incorporating this?
You probably would have to get a good book on it, but basically the easiest thing to do is to eat weeds. You can eat dandelion, you can eat nettles when they're young, you can eat morels if you're going to go for mushrooms. So there's a wide variety of things you can do without killing yourself.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah.
Eat wild, but don't kill yourself.
Yeah.
Roger Morris writes about the pleasures of foraging in this month's Delaware Today magazine. You can read more at delawaretoday.com. Bon appetit.